auditorium today. And I want to request them to stand up. All our technocrats from the counties and from national office, they must be seated somewhere around this room. Their representatives are here. Thank you very much. We are committed as Kenya Kwanza to pull out the country from this storm. And we start with what we have. We strongly believe, from the recommendations that we've had, that the single most important asset that we have as a nation is our human capital, the people of Kenya. It's important to note that we have a 19 million strong workforce in Kenya. 3 million of these people work in the corporate and formal employment. 16 million of them, which is 85%, work in the micro, small, and medium enterprise, both formal and informal. The best way to make our human resource productive is by capitalizing our human resource that is available to us. And the primary task of economic policy is development, is to mobilize and influence the allocation of capital in the manner that it generates the best benefits for the country. And these benefits include employment, equitable distribution of income, economic stability, adequate tax revenue, and of course, foreign exchange earnings. Our economic model so far, the trickle-down economic model, has failed the test of deploying capital to generate benefits in the best way possible for the country. Going back, 1967, the NCCK, National Council of Churches of Kenya, did a report. Another report was done by ILO in 1971. And also the sessional paper number 1 of 1986 diagnosed the problem and blamed the trickle-down economic model for our state of development. It also identified agriculture and the informal sector as the areas that have the highest economic returns in terms of employment and equity. When I talk about agriculture and I talk about the informal sector, it costs roughly $1 million shillings to create one job in the capital-intensive formal manufacturing sector. It costs between 100,000 and 200,000 to create one job in the informal or informal manufacturing sector. And therefore, to make policy choices when we are in the kind of situation we are, when we have 10 million people without jobs, when we have a debt crisis, and when we have a huge sector that is not working, then we have to carefully craft policy choices so that we can move our country to the next level. I will give you an example. We just inaugurated a gun assembly factory up in Ruto. which we built at a cost of 4 billion shillings. That factory created 100 jobs. It means it costed 40 million, to create one job. Kitui County, I want to give you the other side of the story. Kitui County created a garment manufacturing industry. Kitui County spent 168 million and created 600 jobs. So, if you do the math, it means it costed Kitui County 280,000 to create one job. It's not necessarily how much money we have, it is the policy choices we make. Where do we invest? And between the trickle-down economic model and the bottom-up economic model. It's as simple as that.